It's Evelyn Drake and Dave Paul from the camera store, and we love weird lenses. We love playing with cool things that really get you into your creative zone.
So Laowa sent us two of their latest probe lenses, which are some of the weirdest looking lenses that you're going to get a chance to play with. So Evelyn gave me free right. She's like, Dave, find a place that we can experiment with these weird probe lenses. And so
yeah, I was thinking maybe like some cool like food or like something really interesting.
And I said, no. I need to buy some crazy critters for my my kid's pet. So let's go to Steve's snake shop, which is called Got Reptiles, and shoot some snakes. But unbeknownst to me, Evelyn doesn't like snakes. I did not know this.
I do like turtles though, and I heard they have a turtle.
So it's going to be a fun episode.
So let's get into it. Okay. Laowa is the king of making unique lenses, and they've come out with probe lenses, which really put them on the map as far as being an optical designer. Now, this kind of takes it a whole nother step further and gives you some different possibilities that you simply can't do with other lenses.
Yeah, now they've sent us two of their sort of strangest ones. I mean, they do have the front-facing probe, like their traditional 12mm probe lens. This is the 90-degree one, so when I'm looking through this lens here, it's actually coming out here, which is interesting. So it allows me to get into crevices and cracks that you just can't normally see. So, and then yours is even wilder.
This is the 15 to 24mm zoom probe lens. This is very cool because it allows you to get into very unique angles, and you're actually able to rotate this to be able to give you a different look and a different perspective.
Yeah, now the one thing with these lenses is they're not incredibly bright. You need a lot of light to make them work, right? I mean, this guy here, we are looking at an f-stop of f12 to f40, so we're starting at f12, right? So we need some decent light. Yours is a slight bit better.
Yeah, it's a T8 lens.
T8 lens, so you got me there. But you definitely need certainly some light to make this work, and you can get so close with both these lenses that depth of field can be an issue, so you find yourself stopping down. So definitely we've been discovering that today. We got to actually add a lot of light.
We do. Now, the other thing that's interesting is that these lenses, although it does let you get into a lot of different nooks and crannies with the design of it, it's also kind of the type of lens where you don't necessarily want to shoot it handheld. It's very awkward. So working with this in a static way on a tripod definitely is recommended, or you can use something like a motion controller to be able to give you some different flexibility and be able to work with this in a cinematic way.
I mean, 100%. We brought a pretty good tripod along and what have you, but there's a lot of leverage on these lenses, so camera shake is certainly a big issue, and if you're trying to record video, you have to take proper precautions to avoid that kind of shake.
Yeah, now the thing that we decided to do today was to come into this reptile shop.
Because you love snakes.
Well, I'm doing okay. I think it's going to be fine.
You haven't handled one yet.
There's definitely some interesting things to look at here, and we thought it'd be really good to be able to get some interesting textures because these lenses can actually focus extremely close. We're talking 5mm to the subject, so that's very cool. So we've paired these lenses today with a Nikon ZR cinema camera. So this camera I think is a great pairing because it's going to give you that flexibility to be able to showcase what these lenses can offer. Our first friend today is a Greek tortoise, and this tortoise's name is Mickey. It's a female tortoise, and she is 10 years old.
Yeah, we've had a lot of fun photographing her and videoing her because she is very patient, for one, right? It's not a snapping turtle, thankfully, because we got very, very close when we were shooting with the probe lens.
We put this on an iFootage motion controller, and we're able to really move around its enclosure and kind of play around with some different stuff. And I loved how close we were able to get to Mickey, really showcasing her, and she was super curious about it. And I don't think we would have been able to achieve this similar type of thing if we were like had a lens and we're like trying to get into the actual enclosure. Having that right angle option definitely put us in a position that we could get that we wouldn't otherwise be able to.
Yeah, and I think that's actually like part of the attraction with these lenses is that they really encourage different creativity, right? Normally we think about a lens and a body and it's attached and like, what can we get into? Do we need to be waterproof? Do we need a housing? What can we work with? But these we just think outside the box and then we can achieve some really cool shots.
Yeah, you get kind of cinematic, you get kind of below things, you get into nature, just really be able to move around. And so I'm enjoying the experience so far. I mean, it is a little bit more awkward to work with in some cases, but certainly being able to work with the limitations that this type of lens has,
Now in here is the Amazon milk frog, and they're pretty cool. I didn't want to really disrupt them, but the shot I wanted was the opposite direction of where the milk frog was looking. So I had to kind of reach into the cage and get a shot from the opposite direction. And with this 90 degree, I was able to come in at enough of an angle to really get a very cool shot of this frog from very close up to make it look really big. But it was really interesting how the frog reacted to it, because it just didn't. If it was me, if it was a human hand or something, I certainly think it would have reacted. But I like the fact that I was able to get the shot I wanted without having to disturb the animal.
I actually really like these little bearded dragons. I think they're super interesting looking. They have a lot of textures, some really vibrant colors. And this was a good test for us to be able to showcase doing a dolly slider using the motion control device. And so this gave us the ability to utilize the 2.3 zoom on the lens and also have motion from the motion control slider. So it makes this very dynamic, interesting look, and kind of really extends what you can do within that shot, especially with these tiny little guys. Again, showing the detail, showing the perspective, and changing that in your video footage. It really ups the production quality. And I think it's one of the things that makes these probe lenses stand out from the previous models that we've seen in the past.
Let's put it on the desk for a second here.
What are we doing?
So earlier, before you got here, we were playing with a tarantula. So I thought it'd be kind of
playing with the tarantula?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm going to take some nice photos of and some video of the tarantula. I thought it'd be kind of cool if we could hold the tarantula.
No, you're not supposed to hold her. You can hold the tarantulas?
They're our friends.
Oh, no. I'm going to be over here. I'll be over here. You hold the tarantula, Dave.
Hello, tarantula. Look at that. Evelyn, come back. Oh, look at that. So earlier we were shooting with the probe lens with this tarantula, and it was tucked inside of its little hut. So we were able to light the hut from outside, but we were actually able to get really, really close with one of the probe lenses to get shots that I don't think you can get with any other lens.
One of the things that makes this different in terms of the angle that we can get and also how we're able to access different things is actually the waterproofness of this. So there's a line on here which tells you how deep you're able to go, and you don't want to go any deeper than that. But we have this fish tank here that has a stingray and a little school of fish. So I'm going to just pop this right in here. Okay, and Dave has some food, so he's going to feed our little friends. A little hard to handhold, but kind of getting into an awkward angle into this tank. Look at him go! He's so cool. I love the spots on him. Well, that was just super fun. These lenses, I think, opened up some really interesting possibilities. We probably wouldn't have come over to Got Reptiles if it wasn't for these probe lenses, Dave.
Well, I come here regularly, but I know you have probably never stepped foot into a snake place.
I have not, but I'm here, I'm learning. It's a lot of personal growth today, so I'm enjoying that. But what I think is very cool is that these lenses did open up some creative possibilities. We were having a lot of fun playing around with it, and I think it brings your imagery as well as your video footage to different heights because you're able to get into different nooks and crannies that you might not otherwise think to do.
Yeah, and we were already seeing, everybody's looking at what creative abilities you can do with these lenses. I mean, this particular one has a 1/4-20 thread right here, so can I mount something onto there, a light, something additional, lighting, absolutely. Right? Like, there's a lot of stuff you can play around with these lenses, and what's interesting I'm finding is that, the image quality we're looking at, the video quality, looks really good. But there's nothing to compare it to because there's really nothing like it on the market, and Laowa's kind of got the market.
Well, they're sharp, and of course they're also not super bright lenses, and so you're dealing with a much tighter aperture, but that's why we have a lot of light that we worked with today. It's also cool that we have the waterproof abilities, being able to get into the tank itself. I can see a lot of possibilities of playing with nature. Again, we talked a little bit earlier about being able to work with, say, like food photography or commercial work, be able to splash these lenses, submerge them, be able to have a lot of creative control.
Yeah, I mean, you can do things you just can't do with other lenses, and that's where I think these are really going to excel. But you got to kind of be prepared for it. A really rock solid tripod, some kind of sliders. I mean, technically they are a tougher lens to shoot with.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, even hand holding it over the tank, it was kind of the best option that we had just with the angle of everything, but it was definitely kind of awkward to do. And of course, because these are manually focusing lenses, you definitely want to make sure that you're in the position that's going to allow you to do all of your manual controls.
I, of course, want to give a big shout out to Steve at Got Reptiles for allowing us to take over his store today and to use and not abuse any of the animals, but get some really nice footage of them.
Absolutely, thanks so much. And we also just want to know what you guys think about these Laowa probe lenses with zoom ability and their waterproofness. Let us know by commenting below what you think of them.
Yeah, and what other use cases would you guys use a probe lens for? Keep it clean in the comments. Follow us both on Instagram.
And if you're new to our channel, please subscribe, hit that notification bell. It's been Dave and Evelyn from the Camera Store. We'll catch you again very soon.
All right, so Steve, come in here, and then Evelyn on the other side of Steve.
Other side of Steve?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just gonna watch her for a second.
Yeah.
Let's just give her a minute.
I'm not confident. Sorry. I can't. No, you and Steve can be in the shot together.
Perfect.